All of a sudden, a large metallic object went flying right by Vorden's head, landing directly between Quinn and the Dalki. "You kids get back! Get out of here now! That's an order!" It was a mech. The mechs had humongous strength and were equivalent to that of the Dalki they were currently facing. "Would you like to activate the blood ritual?" The system had given him an option at the most crucial time, whether to make Peter into a blooded one or not. Surely becoming a vampire was better than dying, right? "I'll do it," Quinn said. "Quinn, what's up with your eyes?" Layla asked. Quinn didn't know it himself, but as soon as he had accepted to activate the skill of his blood ritual, his eyes started to glow. Right after, he started to follow the instructions one by one. Please proceed by inserting the host's blood into the mouth of the target. Then, using one of the tips of Layla's arrow, he inflicted a cut on his hand, creating a brand new wound. He held his hand just above Peter's mouth, who was now barely breathing, and allowed for the blood to drip in. Peter's eyes then opened wide, and now he had red rings around his eyes. "Quinn, this isn't enough. The transformation has only just begun, but he now needs the blood of the others to live," the system shouted. "Guys, please, I need you all to do the same," Quinn asked. Just then, Peter's body started shaking uncontrollably. Quinn quickly grabbed both of his hands. "Someone hold his mouth open," Quinn shouted. Vorden quickly moved to the top of Peter's head and held his mouth open wide. The others did as instructed, and each one squeezed out the blood from the previous wound they had made before, reopening them. Finally, a result. The wound around Peter's stomach started to heal as his cells slowly patched them together. It was at a speed unseen unless one was using a healing ability. "What magic is this?" Aaron said out loud. Peter started to struggle less and less until he eventually calmed down and his eyes were finally closed. "Is he still alive?" Layla asked. At that moment, Quinn received another message. The ritual was a success. The human has successfully been blooded one half. A vampire ghoul has been created. A new family has been created. What would you like to name your family? Now that you have turned someone, he falls under your ranks. He has your blood, so he is part of your family. Every vampire that turns someone has the responsibility to look after their family, the system explained. Right now, Quinn could only think of one thing. Although he had gotten stronger thanks to the ability, he now relied on one thing: blood. Without it, he didn't know how he would survive. Family name the Cursed. This was how Quinn felt at this moment in time. Just then, a loud crash was heard. As the group turned their head, they could see a Dalki on top of one of the mechs, ripping off one of its arms. "Well, well, looks like we lucked out and it's only a single spike." A voice was heard from behind the group of students, and when they turned to look, they could see Leo standing there. But right now, he had a light set of black and red beast gear on, and his chest had the design of a Japanese demon, an Oni with horns. There will be no need to call the others, or use my soul weapon for something like this.
Want to watch more episodes of my vampire system? Follow Pocket FM Fantasy Chronicles. You can watch the next episode here in the playlist.